There's nothing scarier than images of waters rising, cutting off roadways, and destroying homes. And if you feel like you see these stories happening more frequently, you're right. Over the past 50 years, we have experienced a 20% increase in the heaviest downpours as a result of global climate change. We've also seen an increase in hurricanes specifically, which often cause flooding. It is estimated that our nation's floodplains, the areas considered in threat of floods, will increase by 40 to 45% in the next century. Floods can cause extreme devastation in loss of life, loss of property, and financial losses. And while modern storms tend to cause more costly damage, as there are more costly things to destroy, some of the deadliest storms happened in prior centuries when people didn't have the technology to escape them. Let's look at some of the deadliest floods that have occurred in the United States and some of the massive changes they brought. Types of floods. There are three main types of floods. Coastal floods, also known as storm surges. These usually occur when a high tide coincides with an intense storm, such as a hurricane or a tsunami, forcing large amounts of water on shore. River floods, also known as fluvial floods. These occur when the water level of a lake or river overflows into surrounding lands. These are often caused by excessive rain or snowmelt. Flash floods, also known as pluvial floods. These occur when extreme precipitation causes a flood independent of a body of water. These can happen anywhere, including in urban areas when the drainage system or dam is overwhelmed. We're dividing the worst floods into the top three from each type of flood. We're using the number of lives lost for the criteria for which floods were the most devastating. Worst coastal floods. Primarily due to hurricanes, these are the worst storm surges to ever affect the United States. Climate breakdown increases the risk of flooding because hot air retains water, which increases precipitation. Climate scientists have found a 1 Celsius temperature increase means that 7% more water is retained in the air. The 2021 floods, which devastated Central Europe, specifically Belgium and Germany, were made more likely, some researchers think, by the climate crisis. The aftermath was akin to a disaster movie. In the AHR Valley, a picturesque tourist region known for its hiking and Pinot Noir, the water level is believed to have reached up to 10 meters on the night of the 14th of July, 2021. The destruction was still clear to see. Mangled railway tracks loomed like twisted roller coasters. Bridges were demolished by the force of the water. Entire houses were washed away with their inhabitants trapped inside. And what's terrifying is that floods of that magnitude could happen again in Central Europe. In fact, some scientists think they will happen once or twice before 2050, but the people are not prepared.
để sản xuất đó điều thì hàng của mỏ akan là của em đó hết rồi rồi này sụp rồi nhưng mà nó sẽ lâu lâu mấy Sir banget selalu tahu. ภาคเห็นกระโจน阿爸老姐阿爸你他可能我们太阳这个什么。